They say every house remembers who lived inside it, even after they have gone. Tonight's story is about a young woman who returned home to collect memories, but found that the memories had been waiting for her. So turn off your lights, put your headphones on, and listen closely. Because sometimes the house isn't empty. This is the whispering room. It was close to midnight when Riya arrived at her grandmother's house. The old road was slick with rain, and the forest whispered in the dark. The house stood alone, its black windows like eyes staring back at her. She was here to pack her grandmother's things. The old woman had died a month ago. The villagers had warned her, "Don't stay after dark." They said, "That house remembers what you forget." Riya had laughed then, but when she stepped inside, she froze. The air was warm, and someone had already lit a candle in the living room. She checked every room. Empty, only dust, furniture under white sheets, and the smell of old wood. Then she heard it. Riya. Her breath caught. It came again, faint, from upstairs. Don't go upstairs. She gripped her phone flashlight, her heart pounding. Who's there? She called out. No answer. Only the slow, rhythmic ticking of the hallway clock. Tick, tick, tick. Riya frowned. She didn't remember winding it. Curiosity, or something darker, pulled her up the stairs. At the end of the hallway stood a door she didn't recognize. Old, splintered. Its padlock hung loose. Open. She swallowed hard and turned the knob. Inside was a tiny room, just a chair, a dusty mirror, and a wooden box. The air was thick and heavy, like the room hadn't been opened in years. Riya stepped closer. And that's when she saw the words on the mirror, written in fog, greater than, "Don't look behind you." Her chest tightened. She spun around. Nothing. Her fingers trembled as she opened the box. Inside, a lock of white hair and a small child's tooth. She stumbled back and knocked into a picture frame on the wall. It swung. She caught it before it fell and froze. It was her grandmother holding a baby, but the baby's face had been painted over, replaced with Ria's own. Her heartbeat thundered. Then, from the cracked mirror behind her, she saw the reflection of the portrait. It smiled. Not her grandmother's smile. Something stretched, unnatural, watching her. Riya. The whisper came again, this time from right beside her ear. Greater than, I told you not to come. Riya turned toward the mirror. Her reflection was still, frozen. It smiled. Then it whispered, you took my place. And the mirror cracked down the middle. Panicking, she ran downstairs and found an old photo album on the shelf. She flipped through it quickly. Her grandmother and a little girl. But it wasn't Riya. The girl had black eyes. And in every picture, she turned slightly away, as if hiding her face. Under one photo, a note in faded ink, greater than, my second granddaughter, the one who must never wake. Ria's breath hitched. Her grandmother always said she was adopted. But what if she wasn't the first Riya? Greater than, the one who must never wake. The clock struck midnight. A deep, echoing sound that filled the house. Then footsteps, slow, deliberate, coming from upstairs. Riya grabbed her phone. No signal. Greater than leave, whispered the walls. Leave before she remembers. She turned for the front door. But the hallway stretched longer, doors multiplying on both sides. Every door whispered her name. Riya, Riya, Riya. She began to run, but the hall never ended. At the far end, she saw movement. A woman, pale, thin, wearing a soaked nightgown. Her gray hair clung to her face. Her eyes black and hollow. She was dragging something heavy, a mirror. It scraped along the wooden floor, screeching. Greater than, who are you? Riya screamed. The woman lifted her face. It was her grandmother. But the eyes were empty. She's awake now, the woman whispered. Go back inside, back to where you belong. The mirror shimmered, and inside it stood another Riya, smiling. Invisible hands grabbed Riya, pulling her toward the mirror. She struggled, screaming. Her reflection reached out. Their fingertips touched. And suddenly, Riya was inside. The reflection stepped out, free, smiling, greater than, welcome home, whispered the house. Weeks later, a real estate agent came to inspect the property. They found no trace of Riya, just a broken mirror on the floor and a portrait. Now there were two women in it, grandmother and granddaughter, dash dash, both smiling. But if you looked closely, one had her hand pressed against the inside of the frame, as if begging to be let out. Good night, and sleep tight.